Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks. Tonight, our drink of choice was something sweet, so go ahead and find your favorite sweet drink, and let's get into it. So, to recap, as it's been a little while, the Merth siblings returned to Minerva's to get their items re-enchanted. Following that, they returned to the other world where they stopped into Lumberston. There they met the one and only iconic Lady Hohen and teleported from Lumberston to the castle. At the castle, they had a conversation with the king and queen. Tensions were a little high. Some gifts had to be exchanged, and a prisoner was finally talked to. Some liked the prisoner more than others, but once the prisoner had said all that they had said, the siblings returned to the throne room, and that is where we left off. So a lot of things happened, but now we are back. How are we feeling, everyone?
Did I give the king and queen my article thing back?
No, but you said you might do it, yes.
So bad, I'm drawing such a blank.
Are we gonna? I thought we were going on a tour or something with the king and queen. I thought we were gonna go for a party at Lumberston. No, I literally have that written down.
Okay. Yes, Lady Hohen did say that she wished that the king and queen would have more time to just kind of chill out. And if you brought it up to the king and queen, they can make that their first stop of the tour instead of Faytown.
Are they here right now?
Yeah, you guys, are making your way back into the throne room. You're traveling with the king as well.
Okay, first of all, you need to treat your prisoners better.
You'd already talked to the king about
getting
the prisoners.
But I didn't talk to the queen, and the queen's in charge.
Okay.
So I'll say to her, you need to treat your prisoners better. Loth is not doing too well down there.
I think she's doing just fine.
I think she's not. Second of all, I think that we need to go to the town of Lumberston because Lady Hohen is like one of your most loyal servants, and she says you never party with her.
Oh, some good points. Very good points. We will make that our first trip then. It has been a little while since we have had a celebration in Lumberston. So we'll schedule that right away. Kyle, if you would send a message to Lady Hohen. Of course, your majesty, I will do that. And he's gonna step aside and start sending his message.
What types of gifts are you gonna bring them?
Do you have any suggestions?
Probably just cash.
People are always happy with cash.
Yeah,
it's true.
I actually wouldn't mind them right now, if I'm being honest.
I don't know if cash would be Lady Hohen's. You all saw the great pine tree that stood in the center of Lumberston, correct?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Yes, well, that gives me an idea. Lady Hohen has been looking into magical seeds and artifacts that might help the tree grow a little bit stronger. And just so happens that we've come across some magical seeds recently. So I will bring those to her, and the tree will grow some new things.
So that's nice, and I think that that's lovely of you, and she'll like that. But like, what about for the townspeople? Like, they're the people that need the money.
like I've said before, everything is pretty equal. The seeds that I would give would help the town. They are a seed of giving. They will make these giant pods that when split apart will be various vegetables, fruits.
You do you. I mean, you asked for our opinion and I gave it, but you do you.
Forever not approving of whatever they decide.
Sorry.
Also, I have a quick question. I know we're going to party and everything, but like, how many more artifacts do we have to find for you?
Well, you did advise that you had one and that you would bring it to me. And
I don't remember that conversation.
You don't even
recall
need
that
an
either.
insight check. She's looking at you like we both know we've had this conversation.
I don't remember it.
Well, let me remind you then, Laura. Before you broke our pact, you made a promise to me. So, in exchange for my help, you promised to bring back the artifact to help us break the curse that's on us.
Right.
I don't think we found that artifact though.
You did.
No, it was if
It was confirmed. You confirmed it when you made the promise.
What happens if the promise isn't upheld, though, at this point? Considering there's no more pact.
yeah, you can't possess me without my consent.
Would you consent?
Well,
No.
there is one other artifact that needs to be found. We do have a general location for it, so perhaps after our tour, we can go and get the final artifact.
Right, but you didn't answer the question about the promise not being fulfilled, though.
But like, if perchance that artifact was never found, or perchance it was lost, then perchance what
Or-
would happen?
Broken or just
Sold.
Because
yeah.
just remember that we're children.
I'm
So,
keeping
like-
that in mind, Princess Bia.
It sounds so menacing.
I know, I'm afraid.
There was a threat in that, Princess.
I would like to implore you to use this tour to get to know the people that are stuck in this curse. You have the power to break this curse. And if you want to withhold something that will make ending this curse easier, that is your prerogative and your choice. But your actions will not just affect me. It will affect everyone in this place.
Right.
So if you have the item, I just
But
ask
we're-
that
What if it was
you-
lost? That's all. What if we lost it by an accident? That's all we're asking.
Yeah.
What would happen?
Well,
Like,
what
this
would
feels
happen?
like pretty aggressive right now, but
I'm getting a
it
little
was just
bit
a
scared.
question.
I'm not
This is
trying to be
hypothetical.
aggressive. And if it was lost, then as you said, you are children. The curse can still be ended with 3 artifacts, but the 4th one would secure it. There may be a little bit of extra potential danger to the citizens if we only have 3, but it should be, if we had 4, it would be easier and safer.
How many do you have right now?
We have 2.
Interesting.
Follow-up question, and this might be totally crazy, but like, is there any way Loth could come to the party? Like, could she come?
No.
Like, I think she should still be imprisoned, but like, I don't know, we could like handcuff her or something.
I won't come to the party if she's there.
Why?
Because she's literally the worst person.
Okay, fine. Can she have a party on her own? Can you get her like a disco ball or something? Like, that's the compromise.
If she gets a disco ball, I will smash it. She was so rude.
She was rude, but also, like, I can't really blame her. She is imprisoned.
Also, Queen, like, actually, follow up based off of the conversation that we were having with Loth. Like, she was pretty candid with us. Was like, yeah, I tried to murder like the king and queen. Like, obviously that's not good. But she also said like, you're not really doing anything about the curse too. So it was just an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Do you have any insight onto why you were almost assassinated or no?
Loth thinks that that we should have sent more people. We did send people before we knew of the prophecy, and then once we knew of the prophecy, we tried to circumvent it, and it didn't work, and then the children started to show up, and we thought they might have been the prophesized one. Loth got impatient.
Yeah, Loth is a crazy mess. Like, didn't know what was going on, but kind of fun. Would be a terrible ruler. Like, don't want them in power, but
That's a good call. Maybe.
yeah, but could be fun at a party. But I guess we're just not there yet, so that's okay.
Yeah, maybe soon.
I think
maybe one day.
Yeah, have to build some more rapport with her, I think.
Absolutely not. I'm never speaking to her again.
Maybe when she apologizes to Laura.
Well, Laura would have to go to her, because unfortunately Loth can't come to you.
Good.
Unless, like, Loth, like, breaks out or something.
Unless Loth breaks out. Yes.
Yeah.
If you were gonna break someone out of, like, prison, how would you go about doing it?
Don't answer that question, Queen. For once, I will actually, like, stand by your side.
I just think that, like, honestly, Loth and I could be good friends. That's, like, I'm not gonna break her out, but, like, if I wanted to, would I be in trouble if I did?
Well, we did tell you before you went down that you have the power to release a prisoner.
But my
This is
sisters
true.
don't want to.
I could be persuaded.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Alright, should we make our way to Lumberston? Or would you like to give Lady Hohen a heads up before we get there?
No, surprise.
A surprise.
And we
Alright.
should do a flash mob. We should do a flash mob as soon as we start getting close.
What is a flash mob?
It's like we all start dancing.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
What's a popular song down here? Do you guys know Bringing Sexy Back? No.
Do not know the great JT? I'm confused.
JT, that sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't say.
Oops, I did it again. Like, that would be a good one,
That'd
too.
be a good one.
I have heard of that song about the poor man that has to roll that rock up that cliff and he keeps dropping it.
That's not what it's about.
No, this one's by Britney Spears. She's, like, you know, an
Goddess.
icon, so.
Yeah.
Goddess above all other women.
Actually,
so.
she's probably the chosen one, to be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, like, we should get her here, I think.
It would help.
Oh,
For sure.
100%.
Okay.
And she has, like, amazing dance moves, if you've ever seen her dance. Like, she really rocks it.
She's
So,
a role model to me.
yeah.
Okay. That's so good. Will you perform this for Lady Hohen? And
We would all have to do it. That's a flash mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everyone.
Everyone that comes, like the guards, you, me, like everyone has to do it in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something we should practice.
Yeah, we'd have to come up with some dance moves. Do you know how to dance? Mia can teach you.
I can teach you, no problem.
Yes, please. Alright, do you want to
I-
spend like 10 minutes trying to...
Let's spend a quick hour. We have a quick hour. We come up with like a good flash mob montage to oops, I do it again.
Okay.
And honestly, even though tensions are high, it's a really fun bonding moment for all of us.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's his face? The disco wizard is there.
Kyle.
Kyle is there.
Okay.
He
Okay.
moves
So,
quicker than anyone else, personally.
Wait, what?
I think Kyle learns the moves quicker than anyone else.
Oh,
like,
I
he's like your
agree.
number one student. Like, he's on it.
Like I show him something and then he's going around helping others.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
he's like an assistant practically.
okay, so Flash Mob has been created. Some dance moves choreographed. You all make your way back to Lumberston. So, now that everyone is at Lumberston, you all exit Lady Hohen's portal, and Lady Hohen is quickly made aware of your arrival, and she comes to see you, and you count them in, and they just start going. Dancing down the hall, dancing out of the house, dancing in the street, and everyone gathers around and claps. Woo! Yeah! Beautiful, wonderful!
Okay.
Is anyone like really bitter because they're like, this is what the rich are up to lately?
No,
Like,
no, everyone looks
what the
super
fuck?
happy to be there. If you want to make an insight check, you can.
I do, because they're like, if I'm toiling in my fields and someone came up and did a flash mob, I know it was my idea, but I'd probably be annoyed. Not 20. How they feeling?
So you've got a lot of people that are really excited to see this, because let's be real, this is new music for them. They have the royal family coming out.
And it's like the Queen, Britney Spears, so.
Yeah, literally.
They probably think we invented the song. They're so talented.
There's also a little bit of nervousness because this is something that's new and different, and the royal family is here.
Do they think we invented the song?
Yes.
They think we're super talented.
Yes.
Does anybody
Amazing.
hate us?
Not that you can see. What is your total perception?
The 2.
Yeah, not that you can see. Everyone
No
looks
one looks like upset or disengaged.
I would say nervous, and you do have some guards that are focused on the Forest of Caves and the Sands of Mort. So if there is anything like that, it's just because they're looking out. I would say that there is like a nervousness that comes with having the royal family like drop in.
Unexpected, yeah, okay.
Do a
Fair enough.
flash mob,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are here, and it's exciting times. Lady Hohen is going to approach your group and say, "Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This was so fun. Thank you so much for coming back."
No problem. Did you like our song that we invented?
Yes, it was so good. This is
Thanks.
amazing. And the queen is going to step forward. Lady Hohen, it is nice to see you. I heard that you wished for us to come, so you have become our first stop on our tour. Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We are so excited to see you. We're gonna have a celebration. That's gonna be so fun. Thank you. We really appreciate all the hard work you do. We have brought you gifts. And she is going to wave her hand to the king, and the king is going to step forward with the seed in the bag, and he's going to hand it to Lady Hohen, who reveals that, as was kind of insinuated at the castle, the seed is a large pod that will go into the ground before the tree. And as Lady Hohen does so, it disappears underneath the earth as she covers it up, and the tree begins to glow with green light, and the tree will shake. Birds will be shaken from the tree, insects will rise from the branches, and I would like you all to make a perception check, please.
16.
That's 16 too.
Hey.
19.
Okay, so
16, 17, 18 altogether.
perfect.
That's a good one.
As the tree is shaking, you do hear bird cries, and they do sound like regular, standard, run-of-the-mill birds. But at the very top of the tree, you hear something that sounds like a bird cry. If that bird was just a little bit bigger than normal. But the ceremony is complete. The gifts have been given. Music starts to spread in the streets, and vendors start opening their stalls. People start coming out to celebrate the arrival of the royal family. And, of course, the prophesized ones. And the revel begins. Time moves on. As the revel goes, is there anything that you three would like to do?
Yeah. Can I just talk to someone random who's like not really dancing too much?
Yep.
Really, anyone will do. I walk up to them and be like, "Yo, how you feeling right now?"
So you walk up to a half-elven male who's kind of just posted up beside the stalls and drinking. But he will see you and kneel down. How can I help you?
Yo, how you feeling? What's the vibes right now with you?
Well, company is good, music is good. We don't usually get to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, I've been hearing like a lot of people saying like I've been hearing a lot of people say like, oh, the king and queen should have brought cash. Like, have you heard that?
Well, cash doesn't really help us. It's more just the natural run-of-the-mill, maybe some more manpower for the Forest of Caves issue and the Sands of Morn, being so close to the mountains.
Fair enough. I guess I was wrong on that one. I really wanted us to bring cash.
Well, we don't really trade in cash. It's not so much a thing that we need here. But I can understand when our world was bigger than this, cash was more of a thing. But since it's such a closed area, we don't really, resources are the bigger kind of tradable item.
I can admit when I was wrong. I can admit it. All right. Follow-up question. How do you feel about like 3 children being like basically like ritualistically sacrificed so that you can break the curse?
What do you mean?
Like we're probably gonna die trying to find these artifacts. Like I'm just wondering how you feel about that because like a lot of people have.
Well, the
already,
prophesized children, as you put yourself to be.
Well, we didn't claim that. That's just what people are telling us.
Well, because you've succeeded. And in the prophecy, everyone is aware of this. Those children will succeed. And I'm assuming success comes with life. So
I don't know, like I've almost died quite a few times already and I'm only like
But you
11.
haven't died. You're doing so good. We are all very proud of you.
What's your name again, sir?
My name is Brody.
Brody? Brody, I am forever in your debt. And then I curtsy and I go find my sisters.
He'll do a bow, but he'll kind of stumble into it. But you go and find your sisters easily.
I would like to gather up some flowers and I want to deliver them to Lady Owen.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay.
Yes.
Go.
Simple enough to be found. Vendors are handing them out by the bushel. So it's very easy to snag one. And you find Lady Howen kind of just standing with the Queen and King.
Okay. I walk up to her and I hold them out to her and I say, "These are for you."
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet, Olive. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. This is so kind. You've made my night. Thank you so much. And she's gonna take a big sniff of them, and she's gonna just look so happy.
I say you're welcome, and I kind of giggle, and then I get nervous and I run away.
Okay.
Aww.
Cute.
That's so nice. That's so fun. Okay, is there anything else that you three would like to do? Alright, I'm gonna take that silence as a no. So, as the revel goes on, occasionally you can still hear the chirps of that slightly larger than normal bird that you heard before, but not often. And it's kind of hard to hear over the noise. But then you hear an echo of that bird cry. And it's not quite as small. The cry you heard, it might have been something larger than, say, an eagle. The cry you hear now is triple, if not quadruple that size. And as everyone's eyes turn up, something winged this way comes. As a bird with the wings. Actually, no. Everyone make a perception check, please. This is a camouflage bird.
18.
17.
Okay.
12.
Okay, so that's more than enough. It is a large bird. It is hard to see at first, as its wings are the same color as the night sky, with flecks of white to signify the stars that might have reflected above them. And you hear the wing flaps of this great beast fly towards the pine that stands in the middle of Lumberston. Screams rise from the town as people start to rush to their homes and close their stalls. Lady Hohen shouts, "To arms, my men!" And all the guards in the towers start to pull their attention away from the forest of caves and towards the sand of Mort as this bird makes its way from the mountains to the tree. Is there anything you three would like to do?
I have my sword.
You have your sword. It is flying and it is heading towards the pine tree.
How do we know that this bird is bad? Like, I'm just
does it seem mean?
From the general kind of vibes of the town, this is a monstrous creature. It is terrifying them, and there might be good reason for it. You could grab like a screaming Lumberstonian.
Yeah, I want to grab one. I grab the closest person, and I'm just like, what is going on? How do we know this bird is bad?
Mm-hmm. This bird has been coming to we've seen it in the sands, and it takes any stragglers. We've seen it take some cows, we've seen it take a person once that was just out there.
Well, everyone needs to eat.
Hopefully not us, so if we can maybe deter it back to the sands, that would be best.
How do you normally do that?
Well, usually we don't see it. It usually stays away from town, and then
I'm just asking. Because we're probably going to have to solve this problem. I'm just trying to...
The guards from tower have crossbows that should work.
Okay.
But there might be something in the tree. And as he says that, his eyes are going to go to the top, and even above the screaming, you hear those slightly larger than normal bird cries.
As babies.
Aww, we can't hurt it now.
If it's a mom.
It's probably just trying to protect its baby.
As you say that, the queen is going to come up from behind you. Well, perhaps we can relocate them to somewhere a little bit safer.
Agreed.
Yeah, can we do that without hurting them, though?
Yeah.
We can definitely try. I will take the King Kyle and try and distract this bird at the walls with the guards. You three, if you feel safe and up to it, let's see if we can maybe get that nest down and into the sands.
Okay, can Jay come help us, though?
Of course, I'm sending him with you.
Okay.
And you go to your respective corners of the map.
Okay, can I just climb up the tree and get the baby? Is that all we have to do?
Yeah.
I think that's a bad idea.
I grab
the crossbow, I run and try to find a guard. I grab a crossbow as protection, just in case. Don't give me that face. Stop rolling your eyes at me.
Wait, where are you getting the crossbow?
From the guard. I go find a guard.
Okay, make an investigation check with advantage because they're all moving towards the tower.
Investigation? Okay, just 15.
That is good enough. You manage to find a guard that is currently heading towards the farthest tower in the leftmost corner, and you manage to stop him. What do you say?
I say, excuse me, sir. All you adults are useless. Give me a crossbow.
What? Are you okay, miss? Where's your parents?
Crossbow now.
She's the prophesized one.
I'm the prophesized one.
As soon as she hears that, she is going to swing the crossbow from her own back, and she is going to also hand you a shield if you would like one.
I'll take it.
Alright, so shield gives you +2. If you have any two-handed weapons, you'll have to either drop the shield or use it one-handed.
I use it one-handed?
Okay. So she's going to give that to you, and she will continue her trek towards the tower.
Can I do an insight check on the bird?
Absolutely.
Cool. 19 plus insight to 21.
That bird looks like it is on a mission. It's heard its babies crying for a little while and has come to check to see what the ruckus is about, and sees a whole group of people down in the square by the tree and is concerned. And maybe hungry.
Can I try to speak to the bird?
With just your voice, or do you have a spell for this? It is coming. It is not quite here yet. But my friends at the tree, Olive and Bia, what would you like to do while Laura is running off to get a crossbow and a shield?
I kind of want to try and climb the tree. I can't lie.
Jay is
I was
going
to do that, but if you want to.
At your side. Like, this is a big tree. I cannot tell you how big this tree is. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get up there, and it's going to be multiple checks.
Wait, I have Unseen Servant. Can my Unseen Servant just take him down? I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
It says, a simple task. If it only has 1 hit point. If it drops to 0, the spell ends. It's the bonus action. It can move up to 15 feet and can interact with an object. It can perform any simple task that the human servant could do. It can only go up to 60 feet away from me. Is this tree more than 60 feet?
Yes.
How high is the tree?
Let me get the grid up.
If only I had my flying ballet shoes.
I can't believe you would leave those back at the castle.
No, because
They weren't ready. They weren't ready.
Yeah.
It is about 1,100 feet.
So I could climb up halfway and then have my servant get the bird.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so your speed is what, normally?
30 feet.
30 feet? It is going to be half this, because you will be climbing.
But I'm really good at climbing.
You're going to make some rolls, my friend. So, for the first 15 feet, I would like you to make a roll. Is anyone else climbing?
No, I feel like she's got it under control at this point.
Okay. Jay can't do that. Never mind. Disregard. But Jay is a cleric and not going to do that. You rolled a 16.
And I get to add something to it, right? Like, what do I get to add to it?
Yeah, so it'll be acrobatics.
Acrobatics, so +5, so 21.
Okay. Absolutely. And you managed to get it up very quick. Like, you're going at the speed of light. Monk abilities going nuts. Alright, the next 15 feet.
17 +5, 23.
Again, you are so sure of where you're stepping. It's like you've been climbing trees your entire life. And you might have been.
Uh-oh. And then I got a nat 1.
As you get up to that 30-foot mark, you try and get up. You are climbing like crazy. You are
going too fast.
You went a little bit too fast, and you thought a branch was a little bit more secure than what it was. And you put your weight on it, and it holds. So you put your weight on it, you get 2 feet up to start to pull yourself up. Crack! The branch under your hands break at the same time as the branch under your feet. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Honestly, I deserve this.
Oh, you don't?
No, you
You're
never
right.
deserve it.
Okay, 14.
Okay, so 14. You are able to snag the branch kind of where your feet were before you started to make your move. So you were still at the 30-foot mark. You'll have to roll again to get that extra 15 feet.
Okay, that's not bad.
For my friends on the ground, this giant bird, and as it approaches, you hear a word over and over and over again. The rock is here. The rock is here. The rock is here. The rock is here. It is at the town walls. Crossbows are going for it, and it screeches as it holds in air just outside of the crossbow range as it tries to find a way. Bia, make your roll. Is there anything, Laura or Olive, that you would like to do?
I take aim at the bird. Like I have, except the crossbow, I have it. Basically, I have aim at it, so whenever I have it in my sights.
What I'm going to say is that it is still currently out of range, but if you want to hold your action to when it is in range, you can absolutely do that. Olive, anything you would like to do?
I'm gonna wait till it's like closer in range.
Okay.
I want to like throw some fire not like at it, like I don't want to hit it, but I want to kind of scare it away from the tree when it gets closer.
Day is going to be waiting at the bottom of the tree and keeping an eye on Bia so that if she falls, he can probably do something. He'll get Kyle. He'll be looking around for Kyle because Kyle has Featherfall. We'll see if he finds him on the next roll. I did see that you rolled a 5 plus 5, so a 10.
10.
So,
am I going to fall now?
What I'm going to say is that you can move up 10 feet, but to move up any further is risky. And I would say you would have to make a dexterity saving throw just to make sure that your feet is secure on these, like, kind of iffy looking branches.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay, roll the dex save.
17?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can do it. So you are up. You will need to make one more roll, and then you're at that 60 foot.
Okay.
Again, so you might need to make a dexterity saving throw or catch your breath because you're kind of getting winded.
Uh-oh.
And you wanted to push through, but your legs are starting to shake. This is a lot. Your legs are starting to shake, and you go to put your foot down, and your leg just kind of gives out, and it slips off the branch. Make a dexterity saving throw.
As I fall, if I fall, I just want to yell, I promise I'm a good athlete. Okay. 18. You managed to catch yourself. You still need to get another 15 feet. Okay, I'll try again.
Before you do,
20.
I will come back to that. The rock screeches. It is going to attack the watchtower. And crossbows go out. This would be the time, Laura, that your crossbow could possibly reach it. What's the range on your fire?
I think my range is 30 feet on my fire.
Okay, it's not quite there yet.
Yeah, 30 feet.
What's the range on the crossbow? Oh, wait, you wouldn't know. I would know. 80 feet. Okay, yeah, so you have the range now, Laura, if you want to try and hit it.
I'm gonna try to hit it, but I'm not aiming for anything vital. Like, I'm aiming for, like, its wing or something just to bring it down.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so I rolled an 18 plus my dexterity. 2.
Yes, that definitely hits. Roll damage. When I find out what the damage is, give me a sec. 1d8 plus your modifiers.
Oh, what are my modifiers for?
It'll be plus your dex.
Oh. 6.
6 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Your crossbow hits at the same time as the guards do, and it screams in pain. I'm gonna say next time, Olive, it'll be your go. As you reload, Laura. Bea, you managed to get that last 15 feet to make it to 60 feet if you want to cast Unseen Servant.
Yeah, I do. I cast it, and then I'm like, hey, babe, can you please take that bird up there to the sand?
I would like you to make a perception check. Because what I'm going to say is that you need to see the nest if you want your Unseen Servant to grab it and bring it back down.
Okay. 20. Like 18 plus 2.
So you can see it. You get the feeling when you issue the command that it will bring it and bring it down, and it will follow you to the sand.
I don't think it has to. It just has to stay within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, so it has to stay within 60 feet of you, so you're gonna have to lead it.
But I don't want it to come with it. I said follow me, but stay 60 feet away from me the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's fine.
Because I don't want, to be back and back with it.
What I will say is that it can't carry the nest. It'll have to take the eggs out and carry them down.
Will it be able to, though? Is there only 2 eggs?
There are only 2 eggs.
If it doesn't work, you can just say it doesn't. I won't be mad, I promise.
My bad. They're not 2 eggs. They are 2 baby birds. Is gonna try and scoop them.
If that works, I'm gonna do it. But if that's not part of the plot, then I don't have to do it. I'm happy.
Oh no, this is fine. This is fine.
Okay.
But we're gonna make some checks on the way down.
Yeah, fair enough. I would expect that much. My Unseen Servant does only have 1 hit point, so if the birds do hurt him, I guess they just fall to their death.
I'll give you a chance to save him. So, the Unseen Servant has been released. It is going to try and get the baby birds.
Yeah.
I am going to have you roll for your Unseen Servant.
Fair.
Animal handling.
Okay.
And you're going to use your stats.
Okay. I don't think I've had a very good, but that's okay. Oh no. Okay, animal handling. 9.
9. And the direct translation of that word may be a little bit too on the nose on how this goes.
It was a good idea. If it had worked,
your Unseen Servant can carry 1 baby, or it can carry 2 and risk being pecked.
I guess just grab 1 for now.
Okay, so are you going to try and grab the other, or do you think you're going to come back up?
I guess I'll just grab the other one.
I will need 2 more rolls. Acrobatics. Just to see if you get up. And as the Unseen Servant reaches for that first baby, they are going to start a ruckus. And as that ruckus echoes out, the mother hears and is now on a war path. It is going to take... You passed both those acrobatic checks, so you are going to make it, and I would like you to make an animal handling check. Laura, you get 1 more shot at the bird, and Olive, it is coming your way.
21.
That's amazing. So that baby bird, it sees you and it instantly is like, Mother.
It's like, this is my true mom.
And for a moment, you kind of recognize that in it. And you're like, we are kindred spirits.
Mm-hmm.
What did you roll, Laura?
Oh, I didn't roll, but I will shoot at the bird. 12, like that. 14 then.
Okay. Roll. No, that doesn't hit. You miss. Olive. It is close enough to hit.
Alright, I'm gonna I don't wanna hit anything vital. I'm just trying to scare it kind of away. So I'm gonna kind of probably do the same thing Laura did, aim towards a wing or something.
Yeah. And Bea, you're gonna start making your 4 acrobatics checks to get down.
Okay. I got 10. I don't add anything to that, right?
No.
Yeah. Well, I tried.
17. 17. Oh, I got a 17 and a 16, then I got a nat 1.
Okay, so you managed to get down halfway, and then the baby starts to... It sees its mom, and it hears its mom's screams, and it's starting to get a little bit finicky. So you do miss your step. I will give you a dexterity save with disadvantage. So you're going to roll dice and take the lower.
So 7 is my lower one. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to catch yourself, but either you or the baby is going to take that damage.
Does it feel like it's going to be a lot of damage? I'll take it.
Okay, that is 5 points of damage.
Okay, that's okay.
And you need one more roll, and then you're down.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to write that down.
Yeah.
12 plus 5, 17.
Okay, that's perfect. Alright, as soon as you get down, he is going to cast, Cure Wounds, and yeah, you're gonna be back to full.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay.
Good job, Bia.
Thank you so much.
And from there, you now have both babies.
Yeah, me and the unseen servant and the babies are like running towards the sands.
Okay, Olive, you were close to the tree. You were the closest to the tree. What would you like to do as you see Bia come down? Laura, you're also seeing all of this happen as well.
Can I help Bia and the servant in any way?
Please.
Or do they have it like on lock?
Yeah, so if you want to kind of, Jay's gonna go to the unseen servant and kind of help him or them carry the baby. You can help Bia carry the baby because they are kind of chunky babies.
Yeah, and Bia's like fairly lean and small because she's a dancer.
And I'm pretty out of breath from like the
all the climbing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I would like to like help.
And the bird is going to see that you have its babies. Laura, you are seeing all of this happen. What would you like to do?
Sorry, where are the babies right now?
With Bia, Olive, Jay, and the unseen servant.
We're running.
Yeah,
we're like
they're
carrying them and running.
So you kind of posted up a little bit closer to between them and the sands with your crossbow up. So they are running towards you.
Okay. Can I try to shoot at the bird again?
Absolutely. Roll that d20. You're not the only one shooting, and it is getting a couple arrows in it. So they are doing some damage.
So I just got 12.
That is not going to hit. So everyone is trying to deter the bird from coming into the town as you make your way with the babies. Olive, Bia, and Jay and the unseen servant reach you, Laura, now. Is there anything you guys would like to say as you go, or are you just running past her?
I'm so stressed right now.
These babies are so heavy.
Are you gonna join their group, or are you gonna stay where you are?
I'm just gonna join their group.
Okay.
Help us!
So as you are all running, the queen is going to be... You see the queen come down the tower and start to run towards you 3, 4, all of you, baby carriers. And is going to say, the rock has the item. It is in its claws.
I don't know what that means.
The last item.
Oh, the last item!
Oh! We're kind of busy right now. Could you help?
We are helping. We're in the towers. We're going to give you cover as you get out to the sands.
Okay.
So, and as she says that, more arrows are going to fly above your heads, and the rock is going to scream and beat its wings so it stays out of range, and it is currently distracted as you make it to the walls. There is a guard at the wall opening, and he's going to open the gates for you and have another crossbow up in the sky towards the rock, flanking Laura, so you guys are between. And you make your way into the sands. How far into the sands would you like to go?
Is there like a natural stopping point?
Mm-hmm. Or is it just like desert space, flat for like
desert, cacti?
I don't know, maybe 30 feet, like one movement turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. And the rock is going to see you, and another volley of arrows go out to kind of give you that cover. What are you doing with the babies? Are you just going to drop them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I put them down. Gently, like we're not going to like throw them.
Okay, so you are going to drop gently the babies and back up. And as you do, the rock is going to swoop down and grab each baby in a claw and scream at you.
We saved them! We saved them! We're sorry.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage.
I don't even need it. Got a nat 20.
As you say that, the one that you were carrying that you connected with, it's gonna turn its head up to its mom and give a little chirp, and the mom will look at the baby and then look at you three and just nod its head and then fly off towards the mountains.
Nice.
And as it does, you see that squished between the baby that you were holding, Bia, there's something in its claws, and it shimmer and it shines, and you feel the power that comes from being close to one of these artifacts. And maybe you wouldn't have noticed the first time around, but Laura has been carrying it for quite a while, and you are getting used to the thrum that it hums with. And you feel it as you see that shimmering, sparkling object lift back up in the air and head towards the mountains. What would you like to do?
Am I able to grab it real quick or not?
I would say you can try with disadvantage as it is moving, but you can easily track it. This is not a small bird, and the sands aren't that big across.
Can I just be like, fam, wait for 1 sec.
It has its babies. You had that moment where it's not going to attack you for handling, but if you want to roll with
I'll roll
disadvantage.
12 plus, what am I adding to acrobatics?
Just a dexterity.
Dexterity, that's still 5. So 12 plus 5 is 17.
I'm going to have my bird roll, because it might just be a little bit quicker.
Sure.
Yeah, you reach for it, and it's like your fingers just grasp the item before it slips out of your grasp as the bird.
So close.
You were really close. Like, I'm not even lying. It was pretty dang close.
Was it like a point away? Yeah. It's okay. Had to try.
But, like I said before, this bird, once you know what it looks like, you can track it. But you have to move now.
Up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
Alright.
I
let's
will
go.
I will watch your backs.
Okay, cool.
And you all take off into the sands. The bird is gaining ground, but you are close behind. You just protected the town, you saved some babies. And the last artifact that is needed to break the curse is within sight. As you head towards the mountains that nobody wants to go near. So, that is where we leave off. Good game, everyone.
Fun game.
I am always excited with your OMM antics. So,
I don't know if excited was the emotion you were feeling.
Hello everyone, thank you for listening to episode 15 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks. We hope you had a fun time listening to the antics that our heroes got up to, and thank you so much for your patience for waiting so long for this episode to drop. We appreciate you, and we wish you a happy new year. See you later in the new year! Remember to stay safe and stay chaotic.